Hey everybody, happy Wednesday to you. I'm CJ LeMaster, your lead investigative reporter and your host for the Wlbt Plus Digital News Desk update on this August 19th. We are more than halfway through the month of August already. Can you believe it? Well, it's a little crazy, right? We got a lot of news we want to get to first. Thanks to everybody for watching right now on our YouTube and Facebook live streams, also on our OTT platforms. We first want to start with some new developments out of Warren County. Vicksburg police continue searching for the shooter who opened fire on a group of teenagers at an apartment complex last night. Now, two 15-year-olds, Anthony Nash and Devontae Thigpen, as well as 19-year-old Jaden Bailey, were shot at the Waltersville Estates Apartments. The complex is located near Jefferson Circle and Tully Street, just off North Washington Street in North Vicksburg. Now, officers found Nash at the scene while the Thigpen and Bailey later arrived at Merritt Health River Region. Police cleared the scene overnight, but have increased patrols in the area as of this afternoon. The victim's conditions are unknown at this time. If you have any information, please contact Vicksburg Police, and of course we will continue to follow that story as well. Well, in Madison County, there's another big story that came out yesterday that you may have seen from the supervisors meeting on Monday. Hundreds of millions of your tax dollars could hinge on the value of 5 Madison County buildings. The county and Amazon remain at odds over what the tech giant's data centers are worth, with county officials accusing Amazon of withholding critical information. Now, all of this, again, stemming from the valuation of these buildings. The Madison County tax assessor valued each of the 5 data center buildings at the Highway 22 megasite at nearly $292 million apiece. However, Amazon claims they're worth less than $70 million each, a massive $220 million difference per building. The gap could directly impact local taxpayers as taxes on the properties help fund schools and pay down county debt. While the county has requested records to settle the dispute and figure out how Amazon got to this valuation, the Board of Supervisors voted to maintain the higher valuation they determined for now.
We requested multiple times information from Amazon Data Services, James's department, on costs that we felt were relevant to the projects. They were not willing to share any of that with us, the internal documents. To me, there's no better way to determine replacement cost than the actual cost to replace that facility, which they have.
Now, the tax assessor says he will continue working with Amazon to get the rest of the documentation and reach an agreement. By the way, that part of the meeting, the county had a court reporter there, which is a sign that more than likely the county is anticipating litigation over this if it's not resolved. Here in the capital city, a new project is going to create a safer path for pedestrians and bicyclists here in Jackson, all while serving as a connector for some of the capital city's biggest attractions. 3 on your sides, Claire Cole has that story.
Leaders officially broke ground on a new pedestrian and biking bridge that's going to cross over Lakeland Drive right here in Jackson.
The Lakeland Drive pedestrian bridge will serve as a connection for the LaFleur's Bluff Museum District. The 2 connecting points will be right next to the North Jackson Youth Baseball Fields and the Jamie Fowler Boyle Park. It will connect the Mississippi Children's Museum, different parks, and the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame and Museum. The bridge was funded both federally and through state dollars. U.S. State Senator Cindy Hyde-Smith says getting this funding was a priority.
They say build it and they will come. They're already coming. We just want them to have a better experience, that we can encourage even more visitors to this area.
It's a project that has been in the works for years.
So I'm excited about the fact that the citizens, not those who are driving trucks and cars, but the people who own bicycles and walking, can bring their families and come from 2 museums to all of these museums.
And not only will it connect some of the city's museums and attractions, but Lieutenant Governor Delbert Hosemann says he thinks it can play a key role in the health of the Magnolia State.
You know, we struggle a little bit with health on occasion. So I'm hopeful we see just hundreds of people walking these trails between the museums and getting exercise and getting their children exercise.
The bridge is expected to be complete in 2027. Reporting in Jackson, Claire Cole, 3 on your side.
Well, in other news, developer Gabriel Prado plans to apply for permits next week to transform Jackson's old YMCA off Interstate 55 into a $60 million complex called the Prado Conservatory. The two-phase project will add 160 luxury apartments, starting with 60 units in the former YMCA building, followed by 100 units in a new 5-story mid-rise. Prado says the development aims to help address Jackson's housing shortage.
They will be able to have everything in place. What I mean by that is if somebody works remotely, they'll be able to have a space where they can work from. We're planning to open a small grocery store inside the building just for the tenants itself, and also with amenities such as the new paddle courts and swimming pool and so on. They really don't have to leave the place.
Jeff Rent with the Greater Jackson Chamber Partnership believes the location will attract college students and young professionals. He says rental rates will be determined by the market once construction is complete. And that is all the stories that we have for today. I want to say hi to Britt, who said, "Happy Wednesday, everyone." Britt, hope you're doing well. And we encourage all of you to get in on the conversation with us whenever we're doing this quick little news update each and every weekday at 1 o'clock. If you have questions, if you have comments, please share them with us. We'll mention them here. I'll answer any questions I can with any of the stories that we're talking about or any stories that you think we need to know about. Our First Alert weather team will be in here at 2:30 to give you an idea of what the rest of this work week is going to shape up like. And spoiler alert, it's still going to be hot, but hopefully those temperatures are starting to trend downward now. And, of course, we will be back here tomorrow at 1. For everyone here at WLBT, I'm CJ LeMaster, your lead investigative reporter and your host for this Digital News Desk update on WLBT+. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you back here on Thursday.